It's week 3 of the NFL, and coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC South rivals. It's the Jaguars and the Texans, and it's coming up next.
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Here's carry #1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Jaguars offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Shaheed with the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Texans offense ready for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This one caught by Mechie. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Mechie, the man in motion. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play. Here's Stroud. He'll try to run for it.
That's another Houston Texans.
And in motion, it's Diggs. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Diggs on the reception. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. We are through 1. 7. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. Here now, 3rd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. To throw is Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll run it once more with Etienne. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Now, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this will be incomplete. 3rd and 5. In motion now, it's Collins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just out. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On 1st and 10, Lawrence.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. A first down throw for Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Now a timeout called by the defense. Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Throwing on second down. Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Holding offense.
Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jags offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a first and 10.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This pass taken in by Shaheed. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. It's made right side by Thomas. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from 34 yards. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Throwing is Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. And in motion, it's Diggs. A second down throw for Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Stroud. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. To throw is Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Now, Stroud. That one taken in. Touchdown, Texans. That his first touchdown of the new year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are on the board. It's 10-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That's going to be...
I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans are on top. It's 14-10. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Lawrence now on 2nd down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. They put Strange in motion. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
This is caught at the 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. To throw is Lawrence. Good blocking, and he's in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case,
and in motion, it's Diggs. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Texans 1st down.
Stroud going to set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
you see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. To take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Taking off.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's another Texans 1st down.
In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Once again, it's Etienne. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And a fair catch is taken. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Schultz is the motion man. On 2nd down, Stroud. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Texans getting all set to punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no chance of a run back here. This one's... They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Now a handoff. Etienne. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Jacksonville. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. This run straight ahead for Etienne. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Etienne. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Mechie. Stroud to throw here on first down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Etienne. Not much happening there, just a short game. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2-E. On second down, here's Etienne. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. 3rd and 6. Victory formation here as he's down 2-E.